You know, a lot of professors make jokes about, oh, ho, 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 you guys probably don't know what a typewriter is.
Yeah, culture references that they just kind of assume that no one in the class gets.
Because they're too young.
But some people get those jokes. In fact, some people don't get those jokes because they're too old.
It's true, it's not funny, that's fact.
Yeah.
We looked it up.
Like older than the professors.
And our resident senior member of the Law Review team is going to come out and talk to us a little bit, just give us a perspective of the elder student. Ladies and gentlemen, Julia Welch.
Well, okay, as I was introduced so nicely, I'm here to shed some light on the law school experience of the older student. All right. Now, I quit my job to go to law school, and I was making pretty good money. And everyone keeps asking me, why? Why would I do that? Okay, actually, it's only my husband, Jack, who keeps asking me that. But I think he's starting to come around, because I've explained to him the benefits of having a lawyer in the house. For example, I'm saving him a ton of money by representing him in his divorce case for free. And I've negotiated a huge alimony settlement for myself, so it is great. It's great having a lawyer in the house. Okay, I know I can't practice law without a license. I just took the MPRE last Saturday, and I just learned that. Well, when I started law school, I knew I'd be a little bit older than the average student. When I talked to law school recruiters, they used strange words to describe me. They said I was non-traditional, and they told me that I would increase diversity at the law school. Now, that really puzzled me because, as you can see, I'm white. But I started to understand things when I looked at the class profile for the class of 2015. You know, that's that self-aggrandizing marketing fact sheet that the admissions office puts out every year to brag about their entering 1L class. And it's got some really interesting data about undergrad GPA and LSAT score ranges. And I was a little concerned to see that I was in such a low percentile for so many of these categories. But then I saw the age range distribution, and I was 100 percentile. And I'm still 100 percentile 2 years later. So I found my area of excellence, finally. But it's not always easy being the non-traditional diversity-enhancing student. I mean, large print case books do not grow on trees, and I want you to try explaining to the admissions office why you cannot provide proof of childhood immunizations because you actually had the diseases. So, yes. I survived mumps and measles as a child, and you know, I'm in hot demand as a keynote speaker at those anti-vaccine conferences. So, if this law school thing doesn't work out, you know, I got that. Okay, but my strategy for fitting into law school was simple. I didn't want anyone to relate to me as their mother. Even though, mathematically speaking, I could probably be the mother of maybe 95% of the class. But it's really hard for me to suppress my natural mothering instincts, and it's because you all cry out so much to be mothered. I mean, the whining, the asking me for money, asking me to do your laundry, but I'm not talking about the students, I'm talking about the professors. The students are great, it's these professors. It's probably safe to say that I'm in the 70 percentile for professor ages, which means I'm older than they are. And what's really irksome to me is when they get to that point in the semester that they all get to sooner or later, where they look out at the class and they say, oh, you're all so young, it makes me feel so old. And When they do that, it makes me want to put them in time out. But, you know, being the non-traditional, diversity-enhancing student does have its perks, because when people first meet me, they assume I'm a professor at the law school. And this means I get to sneak into the faculty lounge every day for that free catered lunch with open bar. Yeah, the faculty lounge. Now that's one university center that the state legislature will never be able to shut down. But the wonderful thing about law school and the legal profession is it's so old-fashioned and traditional that I really fit right in. And in fact, there's some sort of a time warp at the law school, and I think I'm younger now than I was when I started 3 years ago. And I owe it all to my wonderful classmates. I could not have a better professional cohort than the class of 2015.